everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're in sunny Tbilisi and I got a package. Actually, I already picked it up. Here's my parcel from Russia, from Krai, which is my home region, Far East. And let's go home and unbox it and see what I got from my parents from Russia. So, here's my package. Here's my parcel from Russia. It still exists, you know? And as you can see here, it says Krai. Well, maybe you actually can't see this, but it says Krai, and this is my home region. Oh my gosh. It feels crazy to see those letters together, you know? And now I'm wondering if each region of Russia, and there's like a lot of regions in Russia, has their own tape with the name of the region. As you can see, the package is blue on some parts, and it says Russian Post. Here it's covered a little bit, but that's probably for the better. And let's open it up. I only found the manicure scissors, so we'll work with that. Let's unravel. Boom. 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 Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! There's so many things. First thing, it's South Korean seaweed. Oh my gosh, I actually love this thing. Let me actually tell you something about Far East of Russia. That's the region that has a border with China, with North Korea, and you know, we have a lot of Korean people living in there in Russia, and a lot of Chinese people as well. So I'm used to things like this. I'm used to Korean stuff, I'm used to Chinese stuff, I'm used to Thai stuff, and here in Georgia, there's not that much, and they're overpriced so badly. So I actually asked to put a couple things in here, and some things they're just like, you know, my parents decided to do this. So here is the seaweed. Here is another seaweed, and here is another seaweed. Oh wait, another seaweed. Wow. Here's the packaging. I'm so happy right now. Next is something I actually asked for. If you're wondering what this thing is and why is there a Korean guy on the packaging, this is a dressing for Korean carrots. So you need a kilo of carrots, you shred them, and you fry some onion in oil, and you add this, and it does the job. So I'm so excited about this. It says Chim Chim here. It's the name of the brand, and it says made by Koreans, which is the marketing we have in the Far East to know that it's good. A Korean dressing for carrots without preservatives and like GMOs basically. And it says for salad carrot cha. I had no idea it's called like that. It's just called Korean carrots in Russia. And it's actually the dish that was invented by Koreans living in the Far East. And because they couldn't make kimchi, because the Chinese cabbage wasn't sold in the stores so massively in the Soviet times, they decided to make something that is similar to kimchi out of carrots. And it became a thing. And now it's a Korean carrot salad, which is known all over Soviet Union. Ex-Soviet Union, and all over Russia. And it's actually a very delicious thing, and I'm so excited to make Korean carrots. I've been wanting this forever. You can probably make this yourself, but I'm just so used to eating this, and I'm so excited for the Korean carrot salad I'm gonna make with this. Next, I see another one. Is the same thing. I got two. I thought I had one. I have two. I'm so excited. I'm gonna make 2 kilos of carrots. Next thing is another Korean thing, and that's the most classic Korean noodle that I know. It's called shinramyeon. It has the Russian here, so it's like Russified, but it's a Korean brand. It's called Nonshim, as you can see here. It's a spicy Korean noodle with beef flavor, and I grew up eating this. Again, like, it was sold in every single store ever in the far east of Russia, in Khabarovsk, the city where I moved, as well in the far east. In my hometown, Komsomolsk-on-Amur, it was sold everywhere. Like, that is a basic necessity. And here, even if they sell it here, it's so much more expensive. You know, probably the whole delivery of the package was more expensive, but, like, you know, it's from Far East. It's a Far Eastern thing. So that's how the noodle looks like. It's just a instant noodle, you know. It's spicy. It's not white people spicy. It's Korean spicy. And if you know, Korean spicy is very spicy for people who are not Korean, clearly, because I went from the post office with this package that says Russian Post all over it, so you can clearly tell that I'm not Korean. So that is something we're gonna do later. It says that it's made in South Korea. It says it in Russian, which is questionable, but I feel like it's just translated. So I love it. It's delicious. I don't add the whole packet of the seasoning because it just would be a little bit impossible to eat. If you add like a half packet, it's delicious. You have to eat this. They have different variations of it, but this one is the classic one. Beef spicy noodle. And then I have another cup of the noodle. By the way, if you speak Korean, tell me if it's like the correct characters. Actually, kind of looks like Chinese characters to me. While the noodles are preparing, I will try the seaweed. I will pretend I haven't tried that before, but I did, and I do like it. Don't remember if I tried this particular brand or anything else, but it's just like seasoned seaweed, as it says here, and it's crunchy. These are nori snacks, and that's how one of them looks. Let's try. Yeah, that's the stuff. It's so good. There's like a lot of them actually. They're very lightweight. They're very, very good. They're crunchy, they're delicious. What else would you want from them? I've tried some with like extra oil on them, and I do not like them. I like the most like classic version, and these are classic. There's just salt on them, and that's it. I do really like seaweed. So if you haven't tried that and you don't like anything like fish, seaweed related, you probably wouldn't like it, because it does have a little bit of that flavor, like seaweedy, you know, watery flavor, but I really like the texture. They're like chips. So that pairs perfectly with my Korean noodle. I'm having a Korean dinner today. I'm gonna eat it so quickly. All right, let's actually mix up the noodle and see if it's ready or not. It does look ready though. I don't know if it is. Oh, it smells like home. It's so weird that my Russian home smells like Korean noodles, but that's just true. So yeah, I think they're ready, even though it hasn't been 3 minutes. But you know what? I am ready to eat them. Here is the noodle. I can't even like flip it because there's water in it, but you know, looks delicious. Looks like a noodle. Let's try it and see if it tastes like home. It does smell like home, but we have to see if it tastes like one. Ooh, it's very hot. It tastes exactly as I remember it. That's the most classic noodle I remember in the Far East. And I can even pair it with seaweed. Boom. That's delicious. I feel it feels like home. All right, I'm gonna keep eating off camera. And next we have, oh, it says with love. These are Raffaellos. I actually don't like Raffaellos, but yeah, they are Raffaellos in there. But I will enjoy them because they're from my homeland, from my hometown. And it's just like a very cute packaging. It says with love with like hearts on it. And yeah, I don't know if my parents forgot that I don't like coconuts, anything, but you know, maybe I overgrew this. Let's try actually. And next, the last thing in the box. Yes, it is the last thing in the box. Boom. These are the shoes. Not any particular shoes, just like my parents decided that I need shoes. Boom. Wow. These are the shoes. Kind of cute. I'm gonna try them on. I'm gonna see if I like them. Hopefully they'll fit. Oh, they're fine. They are fine. Yeah, they're perfect. Check them out. How cute. I got new shoes. Wow. Wow. So I'm very, very happy with the package I got from Russia. And I'm gonna wear the shoes, I'm gonna eat the noodles, and I'm gonna enjoy this so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your donations. Let me know what I should put in my Georgian parcel that I will send to Russia, because you know, you have to send something in return, right? So yeah, let me know what I should send. And yeah, I see you in the next one.